right, Marcy and family, I got my 2020 Nissan Rogue SV with premium package. I just want to show it off to you, but you guys told me you didn't want something that's a normal, boring family SUV, and so I think we got it taken care of. But you can take a look at it. You can see for yourself. Pretty good looking car. You got advanced styling all around, this beautiful V-motion grille, and best of all, we have that Caspian blue metallic color that you loved. You told me about that a little bit earlier, and so it's definitely not your typical run-of-the-mill SUV. And so another thing I want to show you is these LED daytime running lights. Now, a lot of people think they're just for looks, but nope. It's actually a safety feature. It's actually designed for other people to be able to see you better. And so when you're driving around, you guys said you drive a lot for work and you do a lot of activities with the kids. And so when you're driving around, people can see these nice bright lights better instead of just having a car with no lights and there's a chance you can get hit. And so that's what they're for. Now guys, I know you told me that your kids' safety is kind of a #1 priority for you. And so I got a couple things I want to show you under the hood here. So let me go ahead and pop that real quick. Let's get this thing open. So come on. Now you can see there's plenty of space to work around in here, but one of the couple things I wanted to point out to you for those safety features are going to be that little notch right there in the hood. Do you see that? Same thing on the other side. What happens if you ever get in a front end collision and it's severe enough, it's going to actually have your hood TP up right in the middle, and then it kind of acts as a shield. That way nothing goes through that windshield and keep your family safe. Now you may look at this and wonder, what are those things? Those are actually J-hooks, and so if your hood, worst case scenario, you guys get in an accident, the hood actually gets broken off down in there, it's actually going to hook into the car. It's tough to see from that angle, but it'll actually keep the hood staying right here instead of going into there. And so just another safety feature. Now something else I want to show you underneath here is kind of tough to see. You see back there? Way back there? Yeah, that's actually your ABS, or your anti-lock brake system module. What that does is prevents your tires from locking up and skidding to a halt. It'll actually keep them moving, which is actually better for braking. And so the reason it's so important that it's back there, if you get in an accident, you want all this to get hit first before your brakes go out. Because if you're trying to stop, say on an interstate, and you just hit a deer, you want to be able to stop, don't you? So that's why Nissan puts it way back there. Just another safety thing they're looking out for you. All right, guys, moving on to the back of the car. One thing I wanted to point out was, wait, real quick. Danny, you said you play what? You play baseball, basketball? Dude, my man, give me a high five. All right. But anyways, playing basketball, baseball, you probably have a lot of gear, don't you? I bet mom and dad carry it, don't they? Well, let me make something easy on them. It's a power lift gate back here, but one extra thing is motion activated. So it's nice. If you ever have a handful of this stuff, walk up, kick in or out, tailgate's going to open up for you without even having to push a single button. Just got to get your stuff, put it inside. So speaking of back here, Susie, you have a lot of Dan's equipment. You probably don't want to touch it against his sweaty stuff, do you? No, absolutely not. So this is what's going to help out with that. You have plenty of space back here, but Nissan Rogue takes things a step further. They have what's called a divide and hide storage system back here. So obviously you have plenty of room, but say you want to mix it up so people's stuff aren't touching. Got one shelf here. Now you got a shelf storage area underneath there, but say you want to separate these even farther. Pull that up. Look, now you have an area here, area back there, so nothing's touching to other stuff and your stuff stays clean. Let's go ahead and take a look inside real quick. Now, beautiful thing with this SV premium package is you actually have 2 driver memory seats. So to save a lot of arguments between you and the missus, let's go ahead and get that seat set. So you can see, I'm not the shortest guy in the world. That seat's really far forward. Press a button, the seat's gonna go back to where I want it to be. That way I can get in and out of the vehicle without having too much of a hassle. I don't want to hit my knees against that steering column. That's gonna hurt. Makes it really easy to get in and out. Now that we're inside here, I want to kind of show you the big meat and potatoes of this with the premium package you guys wanted. So this blue button here on the steering wheel is called ProPilot Assist. It's going to help you drive with 2 different things, your intelligent cruise control and your steering assist. I'll go ahead and explain both those, how those work. But first, just turn it on, hit that blue button. You're going to see that center of your dash change a little bit. And so a couple different things. The intelligent cruise control will actually pace you with the car in front of you. And so say you're going 65 miles an hour and somebody in front of you is going just a little bit slower, maybe they're going 60, your car's actually going to slow down and stay a certain distance away from them. And so you can adjust that distance, and that's why you see those 3 bars there in front of the car. That way, I know you have those long road trips there on 380 to work, and so with that inconsistent traffic, all you need to do is set your speed and forget it. So once you're driving there, it's going to make it very easy. So if traffic slows down, you're going to slow down. If they speed up, you're also going to speed up. And Another feature of ProPilot Assist is actually the steering assist. So you can see the steering wheel right there. I'll go ahead and hit that button. You can see what happens. You see where it says your steering assist is on. And so the beautiful thing about that, it's actually gonna help you stay in the middle of your lane, which is amazing. And so say you're driving up 380 or you're driving your kids to their activities, whether it be the basketball, golf, or dancing, you're gonna be able to actually keep in the middle of your lane. So say you even get distracted for 1 second, and on 380, 1 second is a long time. And you start veering out of your lane, the car will actually keep you in the middle of the lane. That way it keeps you and your family safe. Now the last thing I want to show you before we hit the road is actually your round view monitoring. So anytime you put the car in reverse, it'll automatically pop up this camera, or you can just hit the camera button there. And now you can see on the left side, you have a front facing camera. If you were to put the car in reverse, you have a rear facing camera. But the really important part of that is going to be on the right side there. So those are going to be cameras that are in your mirrors all around you, the front grille and in the back. What that does, it kind of gives you a bird's eye view over the car. So you can see I'm not parked well in this spot. I'm a little bit too far forward, but if you are pulling into those tight spots, if you're backing out of a tight spot, it makes it really, really, really easy. Another one you could do, hit that camera button one more time, the front right wheel. So passenger side front wheel, that's the hardest wheel to see whenever you're pulling into a spot. And so, especially the new vehicle, sometimes it's something to get used to. One of the beautiful things about that is if you get too close to something, that camera is going to automatically turn on and just give you a little bit of assistance when you're pulling into a spot. So you don't have to worry about getting any sort of scrapes, because you'll be able to see where you're going. So let's go ahead and take this thing for a drive, guys. What do you say?